Hi guys, it's me, Angela Magana from Tough 20, and I'm here today to do a vlog with a little bit of question and answer that you guys have had through different social media outlets for myself, and I will be answering most of your questions today. So keep the questions coming, and I'll keep doing vlogs. Tomorrow will be the resume of Tough 20, the 5th episode with Felice and what's her name? Oh yeah, Heather Clark. Tomorrow will be that episode. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that one. So let's get started with the question and answers.
How were you in high school? Were you a cheerleader? Were you a jock? Or were you a pothead?
I was none of the above. I got along with everybody. I was very athletic. And there was a rumor for a while that I was a lesbian because I was on the wrestling team. And actually the guy who started that and kind of ruined my junior high career, we're really good friends with now. And we joke about that. But I kind of just got along with everybody. I did get into some fights because girls are always starting shit with me. So I guess in my head I had to finish the shit. But now I know that like only a fool can't keep themselves out of trouble. I could have done better efforts at keeping myself out of trouble. But what's the point of being a teenager, right? If you can't mess up and learn from your mistakes.
What is your goal in the UFC?
In the UFC, my goal is to be an exceptional fighter, to set a benchmark of what a female fighter would be, to introduce the 115 division in an amazing manner. Did you guys hear that?
That's the rain.
That's what I've been dealing with trying to do this vlog. Should I just talk louder? I'll try talking louder.
And then it stops.
Yes. But so in the UFC, I believe that true success comes when, yes, you get to do what you love, you get to live your dreams, but also through living your dreams, helping others. So I hope to help people out through my own dreams lived of becoming a professional fighter. Through everything I've been through, if I can do it, you guys can do it. Seriously, man. Like, through everything that I've been through, there's no reason that I should still be able to fight, and I still do. So I want people to know and to be inspired by my dreams lived.
If you could visit a country that you haven't visited yet, what country would it be?
I am so biased on this question. All the people we talk to here in Thailand that visit everywhere in the world, my favorite place is Thailand. So
Truth.
I would just kind of want to stay here because it costs money to travel. And it's like, I don't have to spend my money in Thailand. But I guess if I had to say something, I'd say Australia to visit my good friend Beck.
If you had to marry a woman, who would you marry?
I would definitely be a polygamist, for sure. I need more than one wife. I know we're all hard to deal with a bit, but I just couldn't live without Rose and Angela and Beth. Like, and we would just all be sister wives with each other, and then we would beat the shit out of each other all day, and then come home and cook. Like we did on the show. That's what would happen. We'd go to practice twice a day, beat the hell out of each other, like bad. So bad that we got our sparring privileges taken from us. So, and then we would go home and cook. And I usually was the cook. I'm a good cook. So the girls took advantage. And Mexican food. I'm Mexican descent. I'm sure most of you guys would never have guessed that. But I make amazing Mexican food. I can tell you one thing, I'm a great cook. So I would always cook for the girls. And then Rose, though, she would make Lithuanian food. And I'm pretty good at making Lithuanian food now. It's tasty. I love all that sauerkraut and very savory foods. Love it. Love Lithuanian food. I actually want to go to Lithuania with Rose when she gets married to Pat. They're going to do it in Lithuania, and we're going.
I just found that out. Awesome.
Yep.
What is your nickname?
My nickname. I think Angela Magana is cool enough. No, you know what though? I've been thinking about this lately. I'm pretty rowdy. I think my name should be Rowdy. I think me and Beck can be like nickname sisters. What do you think? What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna do it. And Rhonda too. We could all be like the Rowdy sisters. So my new nickname is Angela Rowdy Magana.
If you guys could give Angela a nickname, what nickname would you give Angela? I think that's the real question. You guys are the fans. What name do you want to hear?
Angela Mighty Mouth Magana? That's a good one. I have big fat Angela Man Hands Magana? I don't know.
There's going to be so much shit that comes up with that.
Try to... What do you guys think? Angela Mangina? I don't know. Let's figure it out, guys. Let's come up with a nickname.
What was it like training with UFC fighters every day?
Training with UFC fighters every day, I mean, I'm blessed and honored, and there's no way in the world will I ever be able to be in a room with the guys that we had. Gilbert, Jake, Nate, Josh, Noom, and the girls that I had, the bodies that I worked with. I will never have that experience again and have all those people in the same room to work with again. It was amazing. It was a dream come true, to be honest. I mean, I've trained with UFC people. That label doesn't do much for me. Everybody's got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and a heartbeat to me. Those things don't really... The name doesn't mean anything, but the high level of athlete and the coaching does. We had a great time with those guys. So lucky to be on Team Melendez.
When did your attitude change from the girls in the house being your food to becoming your friends and becoming the scrapettes?
You know, I went into the house with the attitude of, I'm going to break everybody. In training, I'm not going to be a good partner. I'm going to be a shit partner. I'm not going to help be a tuning fork and let people know what they're doing wrong or right. Just kind of flail and just be a limp noodle. And then when it was time to go live, I was going to just break everybody because it was a competition. And I went in there with a die, freaking stone cold, kill everybody attitude. And what happens is when you live in those conditions, there's bonds that you don't intend on making that happen. And friendships that are made. And there's just, like, you can't help it. And I wouldn't take it back for anything. I mean, there was, there was 11 other girls that were enough food. So I just changed my flavor a bit.
Can you talk about some of the everyday life that you guys had within the house, what you guys would do for entertainment, and some of the daily routine?
You know, we'd wake up. I was always the last one out to the van. We also called that the muff wagon. So I was always the last one out to the muff wagon. I was walking out. I was always the last one with my mic in my hand. I get yelled at for that. And my drink here in my bag, and I'd be like walking out, my head in the sky. Everyone likes to make fun of the way I walk. I have really broad shoulders and my ass wiggles, so everybody makes fun of me. And I'm really easy to make fun of. It's pretty fun too. I like making fun of myself. So you guys have anything funny to say to make fun of me, please let me know. I love it. We trained for 2 hours. We had the early morning session, which I think was better than what the other team had, from 10 to 12. And then we'd come home, cook, and we'd go back from 4 to 6 for a couple hours. And then we would come home and play funny games, or we would learn. I learned how to twerk. We would play. We would have a lot of bonding time. I mean, we really got to have a lot of bonding time. We would do jokes. And the UFC would let us watch fights. I was probably the biggest prankster in the house. I would just do stupid shit to make people laugh. I'd make an idiot of myself. I would try to twerk it. I'm not good at it.
I'm better at twerking than she is.
She really is. We would always, every day we would try to think of things to embarrass our coaches and make them uncomfortable and try to make them blush. Like farting on them, coming up with nicknames, making them play games. Like, I would say, okay, so Nate. Or, no, it was funny when Angela Hill did it to Chrome. She's like, so Chrome, you know, I was thinking about it and I had a question I needed to ask you. You know, Angela, Beck, and Rose? Yeah, you'd say. Well, kill one, marry one, fuck one, go. You know, we'd do stuff like that too, just to have fun. Jake became our cupcake. That's his new Nate. Jake the Cupcake. He's really a sweet guy too. Jake's such a sweetheart. He would go and get his coffee once in a while, and he wasn't supposed to. He's a good guy, you guys. They're all like solid, good people. All of the coaches on Melendez are good, solid human beings, and have great hearts. But yeah, it was just a lot of banter, a lot of making fun of others and making fun of ourselves, And there was a pool. We did a lot of like pool laying out, and there's a lot of different confrontations too, with myself and Heather and everybody in Heather. There was a lot of that. Justine was a real big comedian. She was funny, and so was Angela Hill. They always kept us all laughing. Well, I was laughing. I'm not sure if everybody else was laughing. Uh, Who's that? Can you guys guess who he's imitating? I just want to go home, and they gave me the option to go home, but I don't want to go home because I want to see all the drama that happens. That's exactly how that one happened. She had the option to go home, and she didn't. She wanted to stay so she could kind of preview of Tough 20. Don't fucking cry, bitch.
So, who are you training with in Thailand?
Oh, so I am excited to announce that I'm with Tiger Muay Thai. And I've made an excellent deal with them. They've welcomed me and my whole family, my daughter, Benji. We're all over there training. The best MMA room I've ever seen. Roger Huerta. There's a bunch of guys, people from all over the world, different styles, different techniques, all meshed together on that mat. Literally, in one training session, you can have 20 different people from 20 different cultures in there, and their different fighting styles, and knowing what like everybody's little tricks are. So I'm really happy to announce that I'm part of Tiger Muay Thai now, here based out of Phuket, Thailand, and also TFW. But I've been working with them for a long time now, with Mark Mariani doing a lot of amazing stuff over there. He's based off of what a lot of stuff like Frankie Edgar uses. He does a lot of the stuff with the Martin Rooney style of TFW. A lot of movement, a lot of good stuff I'm doing out here.
Is there a present corny rule that could have been more relaxed?
Yes, I would say so about the mics. We had to always have our mics, and for a while, you know, my bathroom was separate, so I would wake up in the morning and go to the bathroom, and just so happened somebody would start to talk to me. So they would want us to like have our mics on us even when we go to the bathroom. Or if I was going out to the pool, I was like, I didn't have my mic on. But I mean, I understand. They just wanted to make sure they captured everything. That's part of it. That's what I signed up for. But I would have just been a little bit more relaxed on the mic thing. But it's understandable why they wanted it. They wanted to catch everything out.
Did any lesbian shit go down with any of the girls in the house?
Nope. Not that I know of. And I was pretty intuitive and was on the know about everything. I couldn't hide something like that in the house. No, there was nothing that went on. None of the girls are lesbians, and nobody was gay for this day.
I've seen you in some videos at GFC and was wondering if you are planning to train there often and what training with Rhonda was like.
GFC is Glendale Fighting Club, where the champ is out of Rhonda, and she was amazing. I met her in China. She gave me advice on the whole tough thing. I was in LA for the premiere. Went trained at her gym a few times. She's so amazing to train with, so knowledgeable. She has no ego. She taps you out, lets you tap her out. Like, she's just really easy to work with. She's just fun, amazing person. She kind of reminds me of one of the Scrapettes, and I mean, go figure. She trains with Gil and Nate and all of them. So no wonder why we would all get along great.
And finally, can you get an audience with MMA Roasted? That would blow you up big time.
I'm not sure. What do? Is it just a Twitter thing, or is it a website? Like, I'm barely coming into this new digital world, guys, so please, like, bear with me. I'm not sure how all this works out. But if you have suggestions, let me know. Oh, and I am going to do the brand thing. I just don't have any sponsors that I have anything out here with. And I don't have a Tiger Muay Thai shirt yet. It's just, I don't want to pack so much stuff out here. And I'm not really into brands. I don't buy brands. I'm not going to pay somebody to advertise. So if somebody gives me something and are my sponsor, then I advertise for them. But I'm not, even as a child, I wasn't into brands. I've always kind of had that awareness that it's just paying somebody to advertise for them, and I'm not into that. And the last question that I remember that we didn't pop up over here was the blackout date. I am not really sure why, but I've been told that there are lots of times that happens to major TV shows for live sporting events. It was just due to baseball and the live sporting events, but we're back on, and I'm excited to watch it, and I'm excited for everybody else to see it. And if you guys have more questions or suggestions, let me know. If you guys have questions for me, let me know. I like to have fun and I love the banter and I'm very opinionated. So, what? Why you laugh at me? What?
None.
Am I opinionated?
None.